All right, welcome back to Preserving Your Family History in Fun and Creative Ways with Olivia Jewell. All right, we're going to do Adobe Spark again, but this time with video instead of a page. So you can see an example right here of a finished product. Some of the things that I do like about doing a Spark video is that it's really simple. It's free. You can't beat free. It's easy to import from Google Photos like all the other ones, and you can insert, little video clips. You can insert text, music, documents, images. So I like that if, you had some music of that person from their life, you'd be able to, something that they loved about, music that they loved, you could import it and insert it in there or things like that. Those are things that I love. I don't love, I feel like it's very limiting as far as what you can do, but for someone that's just trying to throw something together really quick, it's a good solution. So I'll play that a little bit just so you can get a feel for what it is. The lack of control is just that, like, when it has a layout like that, you're limited to just that, but I will show you how to work that. So but I probably made this video in not very long, 10-15 minutes, so it's really easy to do. So get back in and click on create your own, and we're going to go back into Adobe Spark. Once again, spark.adobe.com. You're going to log in. And here we are. Never mind. And here we are. All right, so we'll create one from scratch just so you can get a feel. So you're going to click that first add button, and then you'll get to this page again. You can do a post, a page, or a video. We're going to focus on video today. Page is the other one that I really recommend, that I love. So we're going to title our show, Thelma Gilbert Chatterton. We're sticking with the same because we know how to, because we've got all our stuff organized and the metadata corrected already, so it's easier. All right, so this is a template. You can pick from any of these. There's several different options, and it doesn't really matter which one you choose. I chose a hero's journey last time, so let's show and tell this time. I think it just gives you suggested ones. Actually, let's do it from scratch. Pick this one. I like that they give us little quotes to read while we wait. So that's just kind of a getting started. I would totally recommend watching that your first time if you're a little uncomfortable. Start out with that. It'll make you more comfortable. Come over here and you can pick out a theme. You can see there's themes, music, and layouts. And the themes are just going to be different things you can choose here. I am going to choose Wander. I don't know if we'll end up loving it or not, but we'll see. Music, they have a whole bunch of royalty-free music that you can pick from, which is awesome. I love any site that will give me that because it makes life so much easier for me. I feel like Adobe Spark is pretty new. I could be wrong. I'm new to it, but they only have 4 layouts, so I'm hoping at some point that will become better. But you can change this layout. As you can see here, it's just got one thing in the middle. If you wanted a full screen plus a thing, that means you can add the video or a photo in the background, and then you could add text here if you wanted, or an icon, which are just little icons that they have that you can import. And then I like the 2 things just because you can fit more things on a page. But this is going to be a pretty basic video, so that kind of shows you what your options are. This one is just one image with some text underneath it. So let's get started. So we're going to add, I'm going to start with this one just because it's kind of a neat background. So we'll click on photo, and once again we're going to connect to our Google Photos. You can, as you saw, you could upload from your computer, you can import from Dropbox or Lightroom. There's options, but since I always give my plug for Google Photos, we'll stick with using Google Photos today. And as always, it takes a little while the very first time because I have a lot of pictures. Okay, so as in my last Adobe Spark video, I explained that these are all of my albums that I have created in Google Photos. If I wanted to go to all my photos, I could. It just takes a long time, so for the purpose of saving time now, we'll use my Thelma Gilbert Chatterton album that I made in a previous video. In that album, it already has a compilation of photos and documents from her life, so it makes it easier. So we're going to start with this picture. Maybe it probably won't lay out well. Let's start with the picture of her family because that's a good wide picture. Maybe, oh, there we go. And then I can add some text, and then that's going to be funny, but we'll do it anyway. Gilbert family. And then we'll go ahead, and that's our first slide. So now we can add. And since I covered up their faces, let's show it again because it's just going to play for a second anyway. So let's go ahead and just put that photo on there one more time so that you can get a better view of their family. I feel like if I click, it's being a little finicky. There we go. It's just taking a minute. Okay, so there's my first 2 slides. Pretty quick and pretty easy, right? So now I'm going to put something about her. So I'm going to change it to this layout so that I can fit a few more things. So I'm going to insert a photo here, and we're going to put this one. Then I'm going to add some text, and I'll put Thelma Gilbert Chatterton. And I'm going to put 1921, 1921 to 2005, because this is going to be a video about her. So then I'm done with that one. Click add again, and it's going to populate one more on there. This time I'm just going to put 2 pictures side by side, just so I can fit more pictures in at a time. I'm going to put this cute one of her on the swing, and then I'm going to put this one of her with her mom and her siblings. That one's taking a second to load. Maybe I didn't click it right. Nope, it's just taking a second. Okay, so just while that's thinking, I'm going to add the next page, and I'm going to keep on working my way. So we'll do one more page with 2 on there, and then I'll show you what an icon is. I think they're kind of dumb, but you could use them if you're using this as a promotional video, which is kind of what this is for. So, oh look, we'll do a heart of a family. So I typed in family, and it's going to pull up all these different icons that you can put in. It's kind of cute, you know. Well, maybe we'll do 2 icons just for kicks and giggles. So, aw, so cute. I actually kind of like those now that I made fun of them. Okay, now we'll add one more, and here we are. Let's add some text. Thelma loved music at a young age. As we've said before, you guys are going to know so much about my grandma if you watch all these videos. But it's okay because I love her, so I love sharing her with you. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my photos because I don't want an icon this time. I want a photo, and it's going to take a second to load. But you're getting the idea, I hope, that you're literally just pulling, adding, plugging. Just click this add button, add a photo, an icon, or a text. If you get to this point and you're like, yeah, you know, I kind of like the photo on the other side. I want the text on that side. You just click that little swap button. Click on that again. Oh, now it's looking through. Oh, this is worth mentioning. They do have a bunch of royalty-free photos as well. So it searched through photos of family. So if you were just making a presentation of some kind, that would be very useful because they're nice pictures too. And then you could put those into your... Well, I actually you could use that for if you could find the photo. But let's just say you knew that she got married in a certain building, but you didn't have a picture of it. You know, you could see if that specific cathedral or temple or church existed in the Google Photos, Adobe Photos, any of that. Hopefully there would be an image of that, so that would be really neat. So we're going to throw on here that picture of her playing with the music. And then why not, while that one's thinking, let's start that next one and let's do a full screen one, and I think we should try that photo thing. So let's just say, let's just see if it works. We're going to go with a photo, and we're going to go find a photo. That's how you would get into there. And then instead I'm going to type Weber State College. It probably won't pull anything up because it's kind of a smaller school. That might be modern day Weber State College. Let's look. I have no idea, but we're going to go with it. So yeah, and then you could add some text. I don't know if that one doesn't have text, but if you wanted to change it to a layout of 2 things, then you could throw that on there and say Thelma attended Weber State College. So that's kind of neat, right? And then so on and so forth. You just continue to add, and it continues to add more. And then let's say you get to the point where you're like, okay, I feel good. I've got my compilation of what I want for her, and I love the videos. Don't forget you can add videos. That's going to pull up your computer's file explorer, and then you can insert videos that you have. It's not going to pull from Google Photos, unfortunately, because I have my videos on there too. But okay, so you get done with all of that. You've got everything inserted, and now you want to just add some music so that it has a lovely sound to it. I like that they have it broken down into groups. You can add your own music here. You can turn up the volume low or high. You can turn off the music if you don't want it. But I like relaxed for something like this, so I'm going to pick worm pie. That just sounds lovely. And then we're going to go like that. And the music is added, I believe. If I just click play, let's see. And there you have it. Pretty simple, quick video, free. Can't beat free. So I hope that helps. After you're done with that, all you have to do is click on this share button, and once again, you're looking at this same kind of layout. Pick your category. Once again, I always pick stories. Name the author, select those things, and then create your public link. It will create a link for you, and then you can share it via Facebook, email. You can copy the link, do anything you want with it. You can embed it in a page. I love it. Takes a minute because it's a video, so it's a little longer. But as you saw, I did that in, I don't know, under 10 minutes, I'd say. So hopefully that helps you get going on that, gives you a way to make a quick video if you just want to throw something together quick for a family reunion or something like that. Thanks for listening. I hope it helped. Please feel free to write comments and write me questions. I'm happy to answer any questions. I love helping people find fun ways they can preserve their family history. So write anytime. Thanks. Bye.